Hello, good day. This is Si Wing Yi, and today I'm going to reference an article that are just saw this morning, uh, Wednesday, October 26th, 2022, and the article come from USA Today. The title is "The U.S. Housing Shortage is Awful and Will Likely Get Worse with No Apparent End in Sight." Before I go any further, by the end of this video, which is a very short video, if you if you see value in this presentation, please smash the like button and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, the third thing is, if you want to, you can put down your email into my website database at the bottom of this video, so you can become a free member of our real estate investing community, so you can receive free real estate education information through your email inbox on a weekly basis. So without further ado, before I go and start with this article, I want to share with you one important concept, which is in essence the fundamentals of real estate, which is you might say is economics 101. When supply is lower than demand, real estate prices will go up. I say it again in a different way. When the demand is moderate or high for housing and the supply is severely lacking, this means the housing prices will go up. How much? Of course, no one have a crystal ball. So without further ado, let's go over this USA article today. Written by Mr. Terry Collins from the USA Today magazine. So the headline is how dire is the decade-long housing shortage in U.S.? Well, it's awful. The answer is awful, according to recent data, experts say. And there's apparently no improvement for the foreseeable future, thanks to continued demand for home despite rising mortgage rates and high home prices. The first expert says there doesn't appear to be any end in sight. Quote, Nadia Evangelou, a senior economist and director of forecasting for the National Association of Realtors, told USA Today. And this person said there's a nationwide housing shortage between 2 million to nearly 6 million newly built homes. By the way, by the end of this video, I would love for you to comment, to share your comments below. I would be more than happy to answer. I want to hear your take. What are your thoughts about it? And everybody have their own opinions, I know. So anyway, by the way, I am a real estate investor for more than 30 years, and thousands of our investors throughout the country come to me personally for guidance and assistance and consulting to where to buy cash flow investment properties, mainly single family home investment properties in good cash flow markets. All right, okay, so let's continue this article. And also they said both big cities and small metros are dealing with severe underbuilding. All right, so the remaining few paragraphs shows that the major markets like LA, San Francisco Bay Area, where I live for the past 30-something years, in which I own several homes over many, many years. And of course, I own many rental properties throughout the country in many, many locations in the US. So this paragraph, the following few paragraphs shows that the large metros like LA, San Francisco, the huge metros have a severe shortage of homes, as you can see right here. I'm not going to go over every details. The West Coast, East Coast, the big metros, the Midwest large metros similarly have this acute shortage of available homes for people to buy. All right, let's go down here. The next question on this article says, will the housing shortage spread? Yes, it is spreading. Once confined to the coastal areas and the Southwest, the lack of enough housing production to meet the demand now affects nearly every state. Every state, 50 states in the nation have still severe shortage of homes, record low supply. All right, and this person also by the name of King Salah. This person is the head of the nonprofit housing organization. So she said, I'm not sure, we're seeing housing underproduction in every corner of the U.S., said Kinsella, and whose nonprofit estimate there are 3.8 million housing shortfall. This person said it's not going to get any better because the interest rate is climbing while we're trying to tamp down inflation. All right, let me see. Let's fast forward to the highlighted area. And the next question is asked, where is the housing market heading? Wow, there's a $1 million question. And partial answer by this person, despite a slightly rising inventory due primarily to price-wary prospective buyers, primary home buyers, supply is expected to remain short for some time to come. Now, this is a very general statement. I want to quote this. For some time to come, said Robert Dietz, chief economist for the National Association of Home Builders. Well, we can have these words. We use this word subject to interpretation. For some time to come, we talk about 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. He said that we're going to have some remaining housing shortage. Only I have my own opinion, but I may want to share with you for the end of the video. I will share with you my high-level thoughts. So, in a statement said last week, Mr. Dietz continued that single-family home building will see a steep decline next year as higher rates and ongoing elevated construction costs continue to price out a large number of prospective buyers. That this means the national builders, because of the lack of demand in the past 6 months or so, they are pausing construction of new homes. Now, here's one of my several of personal thoughts. My interpretation of that is it will have a ripple effect. Not right now. It will be several years down the road. New construction, which comprise a large percentage of new construction homes, they are pausing. They are not helping with the supply of inventory for a foreseeable future. So we can see the severe effect of this pause in new construction. I just want you to be very, very clear, okay? So right now, we're not going to see the pain. The pain will come to, who knows, right? Next few years, when people are asking, we have the supply of new homes. You know, we don't, I can't find any. Well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, because right now, the challenge is we're facing that all the national builders are pausing, they are delaying supplying any new homes. They have to get rid of the current completed home inventory, which is kind of an excess inventory situation. That's why they try to provide some discounts and incentives for buyers in different part of the country to buy their complete new homes to get rid of their inventory as the builders are closing out their books for the year 2022. So there are some tremendous value and discounts available on newly completed constructions in different areas of the country. So this is a small window of opportunity to pounce on them for primary home buyers and for real estate investors as well. And I produced several videos on that recently. So check out my YouTube channel. You will see the deep dive that I spoke about how the lack of new construction by the national builders will I can never say this word, exacerbate the housing shortage, coupled to the fact that sellers are not selling because most of them are sitting on a historical low rate of 4% or lower on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, and they have no incentive to upgrade, move up to buy a home that not only costs more than their current home, but they have to pay 7% interest rate on a new home, which will consist of more than 50% increase of the monthly payment. So many homeowners are sitting pretty, and they are setting the tone. Sellers are not selling. Home buyers are not buying because of the higher mortgage rate. So the real estate transactions are in a standstill. There's a anyway. So and homes are not selling. We are seeing amazing decreasing sales for the past 6 months ever since the rate has increased, and so therefore the supply of homes is decreasing by the day, by the week, by the month, and that is trending downward. I mean, there will be less and less homes to sell moving forward for the remaining 2 months of this year, and I suspect the first 2 quarters of 2023 next year, unless Federal Reserve will lower the rate. That will be determined in this upcoming year. All right, let me see what else. Almost in conclusion, last month, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said the housing market might need a correction. Yes, we're going through a correction. There are some expensive markets in the country, like California and a few areas, Boise and Phoenix and Vegas. The boomtown, they are going through a 6 to 7% reduction of prices. They're going through a correction, but then there are over 400 metros in the U.S. and many of those metros in the U.S. that the media does not even talk about. They're not going through a correction. Their homes, the housing market in many areas in the U.S. are stabilized, and some are even increasing in value as we speak. But then again, the national news media, they do not talk about good news. They only talk about negative news, and they exaggerate everything. There's all negative headlines. Negative news sells. We all know that. YouTube videos, all the clickbait YouTube videos, all crashing videos, whatever. All right. So here's some. See, every article you read, including myself, because I have so much experience in the market for many, many decades, and I went through many cycles. Each time I read a article, such as this article, from any sources, Redfin, Zillow, whoever, Yahoo, I take it with a grain of salt, meaning you have to go beyond the the headline, the title of each article, a video. You have to dive deeper into the details. And every article I see, I dive deeper for your behalf. I'm trying to give you factual, scientific data and my vast experience. So you, the YouTube audience out there, could become informed and educated as a primary home buyer, as a real estate investor as well. Does that make sense? So here's the one little fine print, which I always dissect and debunk, and also pick one paragraph from each article, each video, and go through it. And in this article, this chairman of the National Association of Home Builders, he predicts the Federal Reserve will ease up on interest rates no later than 2024, which is 2 years from now, which will lead to a rebound in the housing industry. That tells me that interest rate is going to go down. This means there are more opportunities for everybody to get back into a healthy housing market. So, so if we can withstand the short-term pain, you can gain from the long-term benefit if you take action for home buyers and investors alike. And the final sentence I hear over here is the market for 2023 will be weak until then, he said. Home prices will remain high and supply will be low. Again, it just further validate my belief the fundamentals of real estate. If you learn nothing else from this article and from other YouTube channels I provide on a daily basis, the fundamentals are the economics 101. If supply is less than demand, housing prices will increase. And this is the case right now, regardless of this massive negative headlines everybody been hearing. Market is crashing, recession, oh, the housing market is weak, sales are down, the interest rate too high, all these negative headlines, yeah, they are clickbait. I get it. Everybody want to become famous in YouTube channels, whatever, including myself, to be honest. So at the end of the day, economics 101, moderate to high demand. When interest rate goes below 7%, I believe 5 to 5.5% at some point in time in the next few years, when this interest rate comes back, and we're going to see record low inventory, no different than 2021 and 2020 during the pandemic boom. If the interest rate gets lower than 7%, based on the severe low inventory, we're going to have housing prices increasing. All right, so do you agree, disagree with me? Share with me your thoughts. Post our comments below. If you receive value from this presentation, please smash the like button and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. And yeah, and also subscribe to my email newsletter on my website below, so you receive great real estate content. You can become a free member of our thousands of people on our real estate community. And who knows, you could become a very savvy real estate investor sooner than later. Thank you so much. This is Stephen Yi. I will see you on the next video shortly. Bye-bye.